All right, guys. So today it is leg day, and I'm gonna give you the best leg exercises to do for athletic legs. Today we're focusing more on quads, so front side of the leg. I'm gonna do another video later on focusing more on hamstrings and like glutes, like posterior, but today, best quad exercises for athletic legs. First exercise that we got today, we're starting off with a compound exercise, and we've got front squats. So the reason why I like front squats so much as an athletic movement is because of how much it works core, your core strength and core stability. Obviously with the exercise, we're loading it on the front of the body, up on the front part of the shoulder, and loading it there forces, or it's making the body want to tip forward. And so we need really good core stability, stay upright, which I really like, but also with it loading on the front part of the body up here, it also, personally my preference, works the quads a little bit more than say a back squat does. Again, me personally, when I back squat, it doesn't really work. I don't feel it in my quads as much. I feel it much more in the back side of my body, mainly lower back, more kind of glutes, hamstrings, whatnot. So front squats I really like because I feel like it actually works the quads a lot better than back squats. Works that core stability. And then also, I find it to be a safer movement than back squats because loading a bar heavy on the spine isn't really the greatest thing in the world. Obviously you can do it, and if you do it properly, it's effective. But as far as a safe, effective, easy movement, front squats is where it's at. To get set up for front squats, we're gonna wanna set the bar up about shoulder level. And then you're gonna also need good wrist flexibility. If you don't have good wrist flexibility, you can always adjust your grip. So you don't need to have your full hand behind the bar. As you'll see with how I grab the bar, I only really grab with my 3 fingers here. So I'll line up, usually thumb on like the knurlings. That's about my shoulder width. And then I'll slide under like this and raise the bar up. And I'm just stabilizing with these 3 fingers. Most of the weight is resting on here. These are just kind of keeping it back slightly. So we're gonna get the bar set up on the shoulders. Step back. And squat down. We wanna make sure the core is tight through the entire exercise so that we do not tip forward. You'll also see in this, I'm using a squat wedge. This is to make sure that I get proper ankle mobility in my squats so that I can sit down to a good depth. All right, guys. So the second exercise we got for athletic legs, athletic quads, are box step-ups. So the way we're gonna do these, there's 2 ways you can do these. First off, we're gonna grab some weights. So traditional way most people do these is forward, so one leg up, driving up through the up leg onto the box, controlling back down, keeping the weight over that plant leg on the box, and going like this. And really just touching that back leg, keeping the weight on this front leg. The other way you can do these, and the way that I like doing them because it hits a little bit more of like the whole leg, not just the quad, hits a lot more of the glute with these, is lateral. So we're gonna have foot on the box, and we're gonna drive up this way. We can touch the box just to get some balance. Then same thing, keeping the weight over this leg, stepping sideways, touch, drive back up. If we want to add a little bit more, we can add a leg drive on the non-plant leg. So we'll be down, drive up here. We get a little more hip flexor and balance. And these also, we're kind of exploding up. All right, guys, so the last exercise that we're gonna go through for athletic legs and quads is sled pulling. So I'm gonna go down here, get the sled set up. And so the idea with the sled is that this is more of a work capacity exercise. And what that means is just getting, in this case, the legs to be able to withstand more load over time. Basically, that's what work capacity is being able to just do more work. A lot of ways you can train that. You can do it by doing, supersets, giant sets, drop sets with like actual exercises. The way I really enjoy doing it though is with sled. This is because it's weighted, great cardio, and it's good for knee health, and you'll find that it actually does help with squats. Actually, you'll find your squat starting to go up. And so all we got to do is strap up to a sled here, and we're just walking backwards. Super simple, very effective. Also understand that it's not possible everywhere to do this. Most gyms kind of don't really have this setup, but if you do or are able to get a sled, strap up to it, drag it backwards, start doing it, and thank me later. But the key with this is to really focus on planning and driving with each step and each leg. It can be really easy and tempting to keep it lighter and just kind of go through the motions with it. But the real benefit from this comes from loading it up heavy and working it heavy. That's where the real benefit is going to come from, and you're going to feel this all through your legs, really, and obviously a lot through those quads. So a good thing I like to do is, if you kind of got this is about 10 yards worth of turf. If you got about this length of turf in the gym, ideally load it up heavy enough to where it'll take you like 20 to 30 seconds to go from one end to the other. So it should take a good amount of effort to get that weight over to the other side. That is where we're going to wrap this video up. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure, give these exercises a try if you're trying to build bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic legs. Make sure also subscribe to the channel below. We're getting back consistent with this. Life's been crazy. Like I did an update video. We're gonna be dropping another update video probably in the next week or so. We've got some more life changes coming, but we're gonna start providing more value to you guys that are subscribed and hopefully found this video and have subscribed now after seeing this. But we're gonna start going through, best exercises for chest, triceps, hamstrings, best exercises for glutes for guys. So subscribe below, give the video a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.